Yo, yo, yo. What is good, everybody? How we doing? How was your weekend? I just watched my football team get their butts kicked. So, so yeah. As you can see, we are in a trade. It's actually a glizzy print that I'm trading right now. We're 2 minis short from 776.50. We're just targeting 63. We're trying to stay within some sort of consistency here. So let's see if we can get this glizzy to print and get a little bit of a pullback here off of the ripper that we saw. But how was your guys' weekend? Yeah, I saw that too, party. I saw that too. I saw that as well. It's been an interesting day in the NFL world for sure. All right, good evening. Hi, Combo, Georgia, Pieter, Jeff, Speculate, Doug, Harrison, Charles, John, 1 and E. George, sorry if I'm missing people. My eyes are bad. I don't have contacts in or my glasses on, so I'm struggling to see things clearly right now. Yeah, Michael, I'm front running that actually with my target. I'm only targeting 763, but this thing is holding up so well. Lots of aggressive buying. There is some orders stacked higher, so this could be. I mean, if it gets a boost out of here up to 800, I'll probably kill it. It's not getting the flush down that I wanted to see. This shelf is holding here at 68 for now. I'd like to see the violent sweep down. But it's just not happening. How'd you guys do on Friday? By the way, full transparency. The winning streak on that one account is gone. I had a DLL day on Friday on that account. Overall, I was green on the day. But the one account that had the streak going the streak is done. Hey, what's up, Johan? Yeah, the weekend was good. Weekends are always good. Like, I know when I was a beginning trader, I don't know if you guys were like this too, but I couldn't wait for the weekend to be over and the markets to be here. But now I actually look forward to the break away from the charts. You know, a little time to mentally reset and get ready for the upcoming week. I guess I probably should put a stop in here. Let's just say if it runs these highs, I'm out. I'll risk like 25 points, 20 points, a little shy of 20 points. But it's looking like it's about to pop again. Buyers are in control right now, for sure. Hey, what's up, Z? How are ya? Yeah, guys, so let me know. Did you guys catch any of that run up off the open? It looks like it just straight ripped. I mean, at some point, you expect some sort of mean reversion. You know, not just hundreds of points up. But it is a buyer's market for whatever reason. Yeah, I was watching my team get their butts kicked, so I didn't catch any of the move. I actually didn't get to the charts until almost right when this printed. Good entry, but you overmanaged it. Yeah, Kelly, I'm definitely a better long side trader than I am a short side trader, but I've been working on my short side a lot lately. I really just wanted to test the glizzy print here. I was in profit like a couple $100 on this position, but the snapbacks have been too quick for me to manage the trade at all. Like, it looks like it's going to drop, and then it just doesn't. But yes, these orders stacked in through here are kind of a magnet right now. I'm almost thinking this is people's exits. So I'm half tempted to give it more room, but after what happened to me on Friday, I don't want to sit here and go into Monday feeling like I need to play a big catch-up. I don't want to be in too big of a hole going into tomorrow at all. Bullish divergence right out of the gate. Yeah. I mean, I'm almost half tempted if I get any sort of profit here to go break even. Yeah, Z, I'm short right now. I'm short 2 minis right now from 770, 650. I'm just thinking that after the big pump, we probably have a little mean reversion. I'm not looking for anything major, just a little pullback. Some exhaustion in the buying and a little pullback. Just not getting it at all. I think I had like 7 points off my entry. Knowing my luck, I'll get stopped out here to the tick, and then it'll dump. It'll sweep these highs by like a tick or two, stop me out, and then flush. No, Paul. Right now, I'm what is this? $80, $60, $50 down on the position. So nothing too crazy, nothing too bad. But you can see we did get the glizzy print. All signs are pointing to somewhat of a mean reversion right now. The Kelp mid is all the way back down here at 719. This is typically the target on the mean reversion. But I'm not going to give it a lot of room to breathe either. I'll just take the 400 on the chin if it wants to sweep higher still. It's looking like it might want to, though. There's a lot of action up through here. A lot of interest up here at around 790 to 800. No, Paul, it's not going to, like, this loss, even if I take it, won't ruin my day. I'll be able to make that back easy. I mean, that's 20 points on 1 mini on NQ. In fact, I almost wonder if I should eat it now. Eat the $100 loss. Because it looks like it's probably going to sweep these local highs. But if I see positive on this trade again, I'll probably go break even. I mean, any attempt to move down, it immediately bounces back up right now. Mason's like, no, stay in. All right, here we go. Let's get a little sell off here. Yeah, it's just every attempt at the sellers is just immediately bought into. Just gets any kind of selling gets absorbed. I mean, look at that. Close your eyes and short. Yeah, I know. Everybody always wants me to stay in bad trades. I just eat a bunch of money. All right, that was the Asian Open right there. Let's see if we can get some momentum back to the downside. Just a little bit. All right, we're back positive on the position. Yeah, Paul, this is one of those indicator-based trades that I'm not a huge fan of. Right? Like, I'm not an indicator-based trader. You know, I'm a levels guy. I'm a support and resistance guy. So I don't really, like, fully trust indicators. This one might work out just because my target's so small. But, I mean, the buying interest, I would usually wait for confirmation. This one I kind of just hopped into. All right, I have to go break even, guys. I'm sorry. I cannot let this come all the way back at this point. Swept those lows, reclaimed. If it's going to flush, it needs to do it now. Needs to flush. Yeah, that's the thing, Daniel, is I don't know if we get 750. I mean, it's holding up pretty well. It's holding these lows for now. It definitely needs to snap to the downside. And then I take my day off tomorrow. Daniel, there are no days off, brother. Not for me. Not in my world. I got to stream tomorrow night. I got to try to hack into the losses on the one account that I had. Alright, now we've locked something in at least. It's just not flushing like I wanted it to. You use a hotspot for your computer to trade, Dan? Oh, that's awful. I'm gonna get stopped out here. There's the stop out. All right. So we made $135 on the trade. Of course. Come back up. Wick me out. Watch it flush right to my target. So dumb. Hey, what's up, Tim? How are you? All right, what do we got going on here? Let me take a look. Done zero analysis going into the night. I opened up the charts, guys. I saw that print, and I was like, let's give it a shot. Oh, man. Yeah, see, so glad I put that break-even stop in. Like, look at that. Right back up. Yeah, Harrison, the hourly, if you have it on an hourly chart, it is great for swing positions. It is actually great. Oh, nice, Jetta. Your fantasy team did well? All right, I have not looked at anything. Let's see. So it looks like psych level 800 was the top. Let me go look left here. Let me look at a higher time frame chart and see what we got going on. So let's go 900. Let's go something like this. You got one. A test from the top that held. Rejection, rejection. So you got a level right here at 800 as well. So let's go ahead and go back to the 5-minute. Let's go ahead and draw a level right here at 800. We'll go 800, 820. I know you guys always ask how I draw my levels on here. This is how I do it, by the way. So hopefully you just saw what I was seeing there on the higher time frame charts, and that'll give you a clue as to how I draw my levels. Yeah, Daniel, that's how I do it. Real simple, real easy. Go to the higher time frame. Look left. You've got a rejection here. You've got support here. You've got a rejection here. A heavy sell-off from here. You've got another rejection here. Clearly, there's a level there, right? Every time we hit it, there's a reaction. So that's kind of what we're looking at going into tomorrow, unless something else sets up. Let's drag this up a little bit to like 670. Something like that. And I think we're good. What's up, Spencer? How are ya? Whew, good thing I got out of that trade, guys. Holy. That was a good stop. I was up, what was I up? $400 on that position at one point in time before it snapped back. Siva, a zero-sum game. Yeah. I mean, a lot of this, like, moves like this generally do get retraced, at least to a certain extent. Like, we're probably looking at 820, you know, 800 to 820, where I just drew that level in for the next area where it might drop a little bit. Hey, thanks for the sub, Rizzy. Appreciate you. Where you might get a drop. But this is pretty strong buying. You got a lot of interest here from 800 to 820 as well. So that would be the next area where I would be watching for a possible reversal. So let's see what happened. Dude, my DOM surface is still acting funky. I need to fix that. I'm going to reach out to customer support from Quantower because it's got to be on Quantower's end. All right. So how you guys doing tonight? Is anybody in a trade currently? What's gold doing? Is gold still ripping? Kind of pulling back off those all-time highs. Holding below central pivot. Yeah, Kevin. Oh, Kevin, it's just glitching out from time to time. Like, it'll say no data available, and then it'll come back. So it just keeps erasing itself. Like, keeps glitching. Yeah, Tony, it was ugly. It was ugly. All right, so price was a little bit choppy in here from 780 to 800. So we will yeah, best DJ. It's we're coming into that area where we could go sideways for a little bit. It's I'm live on stream, so I'm sure we will go sideways for a little bit, and price will just die on us, because that seems to be what happens on my live streams during these globex sessions. Guys, we are doing 2 giveaways this week for Take Profit Trader accounts, so you'll want to stay tuned in to find out when that's happening. I can't remember what size accounts they are, but we do have 2 to give away. So we'll do 2 giveaways this week. I might try out the first one during regular trading hours, do a regular trading hours stream rather than the globex session, just to see how it goes. Best DJ, I'm not, like by the end of London or by the beginning of London? Angel's like, don't tune in, guys, so you can win. Trying to keep people away from the giveaways. Phoenix, it's your last stream for a while? Why is it your last stream for a while? You got school or something? By the beginning of London, I'm not sure. This is a pretty good. I mean, we're up what, 130 points off the open? Something like that. I mean, could we? Yeah, of course we could. I just do expect a pullback at some point, at least back into 750. You know, pull back into this. Maybe even 730. Yeah, this is crazy. Phoenix, check Discord. What am I looking at? Oh, congratulations, Phoenix. I mean, sad that you're going to be not trading, but congratulations on the opportunity, though. That's good news. But yes, you will be missed if you're taking time away. I have a feeling, though, Phoenix, you're not going to be able to stay away. You're not going to be able to stay away for too long. All right, we got about 140 people in here right now. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I hope your weekend was good. NQ is pumped. Let me take a look at ES here quick and see where it is sitting. It's kind of sitting just above psych level 6500 at 6505. Kind of putting in a top, it looks like. This might roll over here. Should have tried it again. Tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to give this another short shot. I'm only going to go in one on this. We'll see if we can get that little bit of a pullback. Little bit of a mean reversion play. We are trading a take profit trader account tonight too. So we will see if I can lock in a decent sized day on this. The account that we're trading tonight is coming up on the area where I'm probably going to request a payout on it soon. It should be a pretty good size payout, probably about a $3,000 payout. But I'll let you guys know if I make. Well, you'll know. You'll see it. I'll post it on the YouTube channel in the post section. Rizzy, I'm on Quant Tower trading platform. Quant Tower's nice. It's nice and easy, user-friendly, customizable. Yeah, Powers, I usually try to keep at least $3,000 in the accounts, on all my accounts. The only ones that I don't do that on are the ones where, like that My Fun and Futures account where it doesn't make sense to run up a big balance. I'm just running 760 Tway. I'm just front running it a little bit. I mean, I'm not even sure I'm going to get this. This is looking like it's holding up pretty well. It's not flushing like I wanted it to. I'd have rather seen it be violent through this area, and it's not really doing it. I'm going to hang in there, but it's not doing what I wanted it to just yet. Especially with all that interest higher still too. It's just buyers have owned this move. Any dip down has been bought up. But you can't buy up here either because you're kind of buying a top. And you expect the mean reversion to come at some point before. I would think probably before we go fill all this. But if they just want to go straight to it and fill it, that's fine too. Johan, why short? We have the environment is right for a decent sized pullback, at least a mean reversion usually. So Kelp mid, the 200 period moving average is all the way down here at 730. That's why we're shorting. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's okay. Even if I take this loss, what's up, Indian Bird? Even if I take this loss, guys, I'll only be down like $100 or a little over $100. A party, this market's hard to short. Yeah, even on Friday, I had a short and I got chopped up because the snapbacks were just violent. And we are seeing some sort of exhaustion in the buying as well. You're starting to see a lot more red bubbles in recent time than you are of the green. But does that mean we're going to go down? No, of course not. What's up, KP? How are ya? No, Indian Bird, I'm not. I'm just trying to catch a scalp, really. I don't know that I'm going to... I don't know that we're going to get the move all the way to Kelp mid down there. I mean, we could. 730 is a decent area, right? Like, this would be a good pullback. But it's looking like it might want to go up towards 800, 820 before we get there. All right. Later, Phoenix. What's up, Chief Pepsi? What's up, Voltron? JL, you got lucky on Friday, went heavy on a short scalp and fell asleep. I mean, that works. And there is just no downside right now. Every time it's looked, every single time it's looked like it was going to sell off. Voltron, I've got them hidden over here. This is a Delta footprint chart. But it's hard to get everything you want on a stream and have everything visible. Like, it's crazy. You have to have them on different tabs. Indian Burn, you're saying ES is bearish right now on the 15-minute? Or looking bearish on the 15-minute? $65.27 and $65.31. What is going on? It's driving me nuts. Yeah, I mean, that's way up there. On ES, that the beginning of the sell-off on Friday is what you're looking at. What's up, HR? This is why you only trade evals at globex. Too much algo manipulation. Yeah, I mean, it does spike out of nowhere. It definitely does. And what's funny is we'll get up there and these orders will pull. They'll go higher. $65.01 was trapped buyers that broke through. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, Yeah, I've got... What do I got? I got 6502.75 is what I've got. As support. Really, my box that I have on ES extends all the way up. Well, really, to right where we're at right now. Like 6505 and change. 6506. We'll see, though. We'll see if we can get a little bit of a pullback. Not even looking for a lot. Just a few points. Yazam, my entry's at 778, 23,778 short. Not a great entry. But that's why I only went with one mini and not two. I mean, I'd like to see the ES Voltron pull back into 64.95 at least from here before the breakthrough. Been trading with the footprint charts for over 5 years? Oh, yeah, you've got way more experience than me. I've only been trading in total for 4 years. Do I use volume profile brainwash? Yes. Yeah, it's over here on the right. So this is the current session volume profile. And then on the left, I've got 3 different profiles. I've got previous day, I've got current week, and I've got prior week. Oh, you're looking over here? Brainwash, is that what you're talking about? The DOM surface? All right, HR. If you're down 200 in take profit trader, so at 49,800, but then you make a trade for $1,700 profit. In a test account, yeah, HR. So no winning day can be more than 50% of your total profit. So if your profit target is, say, you know, $3,000 total on the account, you can't make more than $1,500 on any single given day. Yeah, Michael. Trust me. Trust me. It's the time slot where people actually watch my channel. So YouTube wise, I like this is this is where it's at for my channel right now. Once the channel grows a little bit, obviously we'll probably pivot to more regular trading hour streams. But right now everybody's watching the bigger streamers. So I should say if my channel grows, not like when the channel grows. I'm not sure that that's ever going to happen, but yeah, you just can't compete with the big boys. Like everybody's been watching them for so many years, you know. It's part of their trading routine is to watch the big streamers. So yeah. I mean, what do we have right now? I don't even know what we have right now. Let me take a look real quick. Oh, guys, we get to have the 3.3K celebration again probably tonight. We get to do it all over again. That's what we're at. We're at 3,299 subs. So if you're looking in the background and want to be number... Oh, there we go. All right, and you want to be number 3.3K. We get to celebrate it all over again. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, brainwash. I don't know. You know, I'm not highly entertaining. I'm not yelling at my monitors. I'm not. Thanks, guys. Thanks. You know, I'm not slinging around a bunch of contracts. Not trading really. There's no like real volatility in my trading. So entertainment value wise, I'm not sure what's there, right? Educational wise, there's a decent amount. Like people have definitely said they learn a lot from watching my trading and watching the streams. Oh yeah, Siva, for sure. For sure. But yeah, we just went over 3.3K again. Yazan, I'm usually live Sunday through Thursday starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern currently. This week we might have one or two RTH streams because we're doing giveaways. Hey, what's up, Chuck? Oh yeah, brainwash, no doubt. Like I am by no means upset about where my channel is, right? We got 145 people in here right now. There for a while though, we had like 300, you know, at any given time. There has been a decline in the amount of views that we've been getting lately, but we're also very market dependent. Like when the market's not moving around, people aren't watching the market, right? If I'm not taking trades, people aren't tuning into the stream. The market really hasn't been cooperating with us during globex sessions. That should pick back up going into the end of the year, though. There should be more opportunities. Other streamers... Yeah, I'm never going to yell at you guys, right? Every +1 here means something to me. Like I've said it, I say it over and over and over again. I appreciate each and every one of you. You know? I definitely don't take for granted all the love and support that I receive doing these streams. So I never even thought my channel would ever get to where we are. You've only ever used Tradeovate on Take Profit Trader, Pasquale, and you're gonna sign up for a Bullinox account. So Project X is going to be like TradingView. I think execution wise, your rhythmic options are a little bit better. Charting wise, Project X is probably a little bit better, but you can trade on Quantower. Jeez. I was positive for about what, 2 seconds there, and then another rip higher. Oh man. I might be stuck here in this trade. Yeah, Andrew, I don't know what's going on. You expect some sort of pullback at some point, and it's just not happening. It's just not happening. And it'll probably come out of nowhere, like you said. Like program buying, program selling. Algos are controlling this movement right now. Is anybody else in a trade right now? Anybody's like, not me. Not this. Yoda, you're looking to short gold. Rosinyak, you are in a trade right now? Let's see. Can we flush? Can we flush? Oh, Mike, you're long from 656. Did you buy the open? Oh, Cheap Pepsi, you're waiting for the payout before you take a trade? That's not a bad idea. It should. It's primed for a little pullback, right? There is still that interest that those blocks higher, stacked all the way up above 820 even, but you expect a pullback. Not that those don't get filled at some point this evening, but after the move up, you expect some sort of pullback. All right. Looks like we got about 150 people in here tonight. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Like I said, a little down because my football team really stinks. Oh, man. The life of a Detroit Lions fan is just... It's something else, I tell you what. It's something else. Just can't ever seem to get it right. Yeah, Rosinyak, I'm gonna let it play out. I think we're due for a pullback. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. I had a $135 winner earlier. Oh no, we suck again, Waterboy. Yeah, in the hall, I'm short from 23,778. I think if we're able to snap these downside wicks right here, it could be a relatively strong flush. I just don't know if we want to make another new high first. But it's worth a shot. The Ravens are getting smacked around. Oh, who are they playing? They're playing the Bills right now? I don't think I'm not, Scott, I don't think I'm buying out the Fords. I don't think I'm buying out Ford Motor Company, right? No shot. Zero chance of that happening. Indian burn your short? I don't hate the short idea. Just the snapbacks have been... Yeah, I like Josh Allen, Michael. I definitely like Josh Allen. Josh Allen's... He's a good... He seems like a chill dude. Like a good guy to hang out with, right? Equal lows at 776. Yeah, I mean, there's this little shelf here. I think if we do snap this, it's probably going... I should probably get full target on this. Is Japan news batter good? You have a lot of respect for ICT trader as well. Yeah, I'm not an ICT trader. All right, can we snap? There we go. All right, needs to flush. Needs to flush. No new leg higher. Needs to get the ES back below 65.0275. If we can get it below there, I think we're good on the trade. All right, ES is back below. Should see a little pullback here. A little bit of downside. Let's run these prior lows. There we go. Just one more push down. Oh, you recently... Yeah, some people don't like seeing red on their charts. Like the red and green candles. It doesn't affect me, really. But some people definitely change it up just so they don't see red and green. Okay, NQ. Let's not do this garbage. Needed to be stronger than what that was. Couldn't take that prior low either. But at least risk is off the table at this point. Yeah, guys, we just have to be careful because there's all those blocks higher still that could be acting like a magnet. So I'm going to let it play out. I'll take the break even if it takes me out break even. I'm not going to have this come all the way back up to 80. Really, I don't want it back above 775. All right, come on. Come on, NQ, snap. Snap for us. Just one quick flush. Retrace this move. I saved your account, Russ. Oh, well, I'm happy I could help. And on that note, don't copy my trades. You will get wrecked. Turning off the dollar amount has helped you out with your emotions. Yeah, some people you put the points or ticks or whatever they put over there. Those kind of things don't really affect me too much. I'll be honest with you, the thing that affects me more than anything is seeing like other good traders that I know are good traders in a position opposite of me, right? That's when I get worried, and a lot of times I'll be the one who's right, but I'll still like question myself. That is the one downside to streaming, right? There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of noise. Resignac, I'm going to hold this position. My stops break even. Risk is off the table. But I think we're just consolidating before the flush. It could come back and grab my break even stop, of course. But I'm not willing to let it go back above my entry. Strictly because it would probably mean a move up into 800. What's up, Design Knob? How are you? Yeah, Saruj, I mean, I'm hoping so. Guys, those of you who are just tuning in, my streak has been snapped. I did on the account that had all green days for like the last 30 trading days. I had a red day on Friday on that account. So the streak is gone, unfortunately. I just wanted to let everybody know that. Hey, what's up, Serini? How are you? Yeah, there was only one way that was going to end. That streak was going to end, right? It was going to be a DLL. And I knew that going into it, no matter what, because I was going to fight as hard as I could to try and salvage the day. But there was only one outcome if it was going to be a red day at that point, right? It was going to be a DLL. You don't let go of streaks like that too easily. Yeah, Michael, me too. I definitely, I should have stopped when I was down. I had battled my way back from being down 700 to being only down 300, and I should have stopped there, and I knew it because I was kind of tilted a little bit. I kept getting, all my winning trades were getting rammed back on and being very small winners or break evens. And I knew it. I was over trading, right? Like I think I took like 13 trades or something like that on that account. That's over trading for me. I'm not a good scalper. I'm definitely better at holding one trade. Oh, nice, Indian Burn. Nice. Yeah, the psychology going from eval to funded account is totally different, though, isn't it? It's totally different. But after 30 straight green days, and once you take that first red trade, inevitably, if it's going to be a red day from that point on, it's going to be a DLL on the evaluation or on the funded accounts, for sure. There was no other outcome once red. Oh, geez, 956. No, 13 trades for me is way over trading. Way over trading. I'm not good. I'm not a good enough scalper. Oh, Roger, actually, you probably lucked out to tell you the truth, because the first, I don't know, what was it, guys? Like the first 45 minutes to an hour of the session was violent volatility back and forth between a level until the drop. So you probably lucked out, to tell you the truth. What's up, Martin? How are you? Yeah, Srini. For sure. For sure. Taking that's way too many trades on a personal. Like on the props, I on my personal account, I only take swing positions. I don't day trade my personal account at all. Oh no, WC, that sucks. All right, are we gonna get that sweep down finally? Is it finally gonna run those lows? Let's do it. Let's do it. Crack it. Sweep it. Yeah, Martin, like it was I had a rough time early in the session on Friday, right? Like overall my day was green across all my accounts. All my other accounts were green except for that one. But the one account definitely took a DLL on it. Resignac, I'm a legend? I don't know about that. I'm no legend. You know what? Let's lock a little bit of profits in here at this point. Kind of wanted it to be a little more aggressive than what we're seeing it now. So we'll lock in, what is this? I don't know, $60 or something like that, no matter what. Indian Burn, you just went long? On ES or on NQ? ES tight stop 1 point, 1 point on ES. Just trying to play the bounce off 6,500 psych level. Is that what you're doing? Okay, NQ. Are you going to drop or are you going to pump back up? Oh, come on. Thinking about just killing this. Oh, Mason, don't say that. Why you got to put that bad juju out there? Don't say it's going to come up and sweep my stop and then drop. Like, just go. Just drop. Why you got to put that out there? No, don't put that out there. Just drop. What are we talking about? Trying to put that bad juju out there. Man, now you got me moving my stop. I'm moving my stop. I want nothing to do with back up. I am locking in $200. We are so close. No, Mason, I'm not listening to you, brother. You told me it was coming up to grab my stop. Nope, not listening to you. Not listening to you. I am out of that trade. I'll see you later. All right. So we are up $315 on the night now. That's a pretty good globex session for me. Sheesh. Looks like it was the right decision, too. My goodness. Oh, man. Kelly's like, wow, what a pullback. Oh, nice, Lightlow. GG's. GG's. Okay, price is getting a little... Zinyak, I'm probably going to... Short side at this point. I'm not going to get back into the short side trade. I'm going to watch this 750 area for a possible long, like 730 to 750, somewhere in there. You know, somewhere in this zone. This should act as some level of support. You'll know relatively quickly whether you're wrong as well. But quite frankly, I'm pretty happy. I mean, that's $315 in an hour. So, I mean, where am I going to make $115 or, yeah, $315 an hour other than trading? Oh, no. There's... Man... Well, it hasn't hit my what was my profit target just yet. I was kind of front running this wick here. Is why I had my just above 760. You're glad to hear me speak like that? Oh, as far as like making that amount hourly, yeah, I mean, you got to work your way up the corporate food ladder if you want to make that kind of money or own a highly successful business. But even then, right? Like, if you run your trading like a business, where else are you going to be able to have the opportunity to be break even after, say, 2 or 3 years, you know, or turn a profit after 2 or 3 years? There's not many businesses out there that can do that. And in trading, you can definitely do that. As long as you take it slow, you know, never stop learning. Always try to get better. The way that I built my accounts was I learned one setup that gave me an edge that seemed like it was about 80 to 90% accurate on the setup. And I traded that same setup over and over and over again. And that was the only trade that I took, right? Obviously the first year I spent, you know, indicator rabbit hole trading, so to speak, like everybody does. But I also realized that I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, and I needed things to slow down a little bit for me, and I didn't want all the noise of having, you know, 8 different indicators on my charts, you know, and needing 7 of them to line up. That's kind of why I settled on support and resistance. It was easy to spot. All I got to do is look at the charts, and I can kind of tell what price should do at certain areas. And if certain things happen, I have a pretty high win rate. Go. But admittedly, I am not the world's greatest trader, right? I'm profitable. I'm highly profitable. This is what I do to make my money and what I do for a living. But by no means am I the, you know, one of these gurus or anything like that. I mean, I'm very average as far as I'm concerned. My analysis is pretty good. I will say that. My analysis and the ability to read a chart is fairly good, and knowing where to execute is pretty good, but you still got to be able to execute, right? Like, you still have to be able to execute well. And what's really helped me is my risk management. Like, I've always kept things in check. So how many trades do I take per account? Math Lover, on any given day, it varies. Like, if I'm hot, I'm gonna ride the hot hand. But I would say max, you know, per account is generally 2, maybe 2 to 3 per day per account. I'm really only looking for, and that's average, right? I definitely have days where I still tilt, right? Where I'm over trading. I'll definitely still have days here and there where I'm taking, you know, 10 trades in a session. Generally, those are my red days. Oh, thanks, Math Lover. Appreciate you. Yeah, welcome to the community. If this is your first time tuning in, we got a lot of good traders in the chat. Better traders than me. Let's put it that way. If you're interested, we do have a free trading Discord as well. We aren't selling any signal services or courses, or aren't selling you anything. Just a nice, chill place to hang out during the trading session. Feel free to join. It's called Level Up. Link in the description down below the video. Nice, Hush Puppy. Welcome. Welcome as well. I'm glad you guys are here. But yeah, for the most part, guys, my trading is actually really boring. I say it time and time again. Say it time and time again. My trading is extremely boring, but it's profitable, you know. I'm not looking for anything huge. I have big trades? Yeah, I have big trades. My biggest day trade ever is 18K. My biggest swing trade ever is, 26K, and that happened like a few weeks ago. Napfest. It's just a rectangle. So on Quant Tower, it's over here on the left-hand side. And all I do is this. And then I extend it left and right. Remove the middle line and then change the colors. But how do I locate them? Is that what you're asking? Boring trades will be profitable. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty accurate. I know if I'm taking more than 5-6 trades in a day, I'm over trading. For sure. And there's a higher likelihood of me having a red day when I do that as well. The percentages don't lie. The stats don't lie. The two lines all over the screen. You mean my cursor? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about these lines? You talking about the rectangles? My goodness, the Dom surface is spazzing out. Netfest, I want to answer your question. I don't know which lines you're talking about. I'm sorry. $730, $750. Oh, those are just the extremes of my rectangle. Right? So all they are is a lighter gray. They're a lighter shade of gray. I know they look white, but it's a lighter shade of gray. And really, I just have them colored like that so that they stand out on stream. Right? I used to do the whole... those that have been around a while remember my red and green boxes. I used to put the boxes below the level as green boxes and the boxes above as red boxes. What does that represent? That means I'm expecting this would be this entire 20-point range. So I have them as 20 points on NQ because that generally gives me a good risk management. So like longs, I would prefer from this level to be executing at or around 750, shorts from around 730, and stop would be at or just below for the long, the bottom extreme, and for shorts it would be at or just above the top extreme. So generally on most trades, obviously not during globex session, but during regular trading hours, I'm risking 20 to 25 points per trade. And then during regular trading hours, I'm also targeting level to level. So I'm risking 20 points, possibly getting 50 in this case. If it's this level, I'm risking 20 points to get 65 points. Does that make sense? So like say price was holding or looked like it was holding below 800, I would hit a short entry, stop at 820 or just above 820. So that's what those lines are there for. But you'll notice that the Nasdaq loves, for whatever reason, to move in 20 point. You see how like the wicks are kind of here in this 20 point zone. You'll notice when you're drawing those 20 point boxes that is how the Nasdaq is it always like this? No, but that's how the Nasdaq likes to move more often than not. If you ever watch guys like Trades by Matt or somebody like that, he always talks about 80 to 20 rotations. But for some reason, they love those whole numbers. The Nasdaq loves the whole numbers. And I'm not quite sure why, but it does. After watching it for years, that's just the way it likes to move. Well, I would have got full target on that trade. I'm going to wait to see if we can get the pullback into that 730 to 750 area. See what happens over here with these blocks above. You've got the Asia session 30-minute opening range low that it's kind of testing right now here at 65. Like maybe we jump back up here and test this high volume area at 770 before we move down there. But I'm going to wait at this point. So how are you guys trading tonight? If you are in a trade, let me know. If you guys are interested in a take profit trader account, they are running 40% off, no activation fee currently as well. That's a pretty good deal. I will be giving away 2 take profit trader accounts this week on stream. I'm not sure what days yet, but we'll figure that out and I will let you know. I'll let you know ahead of time. Oh, Piter, you were in long my first trade. Oh, so you got out of that, right? Oh, nice, Francois. Passed an eval, GG's. Up 680, Doug. Nice. Up 290, speculate. Nice. Looks like we got majority green. I don't know, Indian Burner. You might get it. You might have a chance to get out. Where are you long from? You're long from what? 6,500 on the button. Oh, when I came on stream, you were long. Oh, you got long. Okay. Oh, cheers, friend. So I'm glad you're finding value here. Or I'm glad I was able to have some sort of effect on you, I guess. Or a positive influence on your trading, I guess, would be the proper terminology, but that's good to hear. Makes me feel good. No, I want nothing more than to see you guys stacking green days on top of each other. I think you'll 500.25. I don't know. I think you might. I would just watch that 6502 if we get back up there, 6502.5, somewhere around in there. That would be the area that I would be looking for rejection to step in. If we're going to see more downside, that is. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know Indian Burn. It definitely looks like it wants to come back. You got central pivot at 64.9450 on ES. No links. I have gold. I have GC here. But I don't trade gold. Just to give you a heads up, that is way too volatile for me. Even though I trade NQ and that's volatile as well, but gold is just, you can lose a lot of money really fast. What's up, Team Massive? How wide? Martin, they vary. They're usually anywhere from 3 to 5 points on ES. I haven't updated them in a while, though. Oh, trying to get reacquainted with ES. Yeah, ES is, it moves a little more fluidly than NQ does. There's not as much wiki price action. No, Massive, actually, it was pretty trendy. If you caught the upside move off the open, right? Like, literally, you had a little pullback into support and then a rip. Much higher. What's up, Limitless? How are you? Limitless. Me too. Me too. It was so. Oh, I should rephrase that. Hush Puppy. I stream Sunday through Thursday, starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard currently. This week there might be a few New York session streams. I'm going to be doing Take Profit Trader account giveaways this week on stream on 2 different days. So we'll probably go a little bit different time. Yeah, Srini, you almost have to trade micros. You almost have to trade micros on those accounts or like on gold, if that's what you're talking about. Almost have to. Like, it's so volatile. You can lose so much money so fast. Massive. I kind of want to see it back down into 730 to 750. That's where I would love to see if we're going to get another leg higher. I kind of want to see price come back into there. I think this is where the buying would step in if we're going to go higher. Right? Like bounce in this area. I mean, there's still those blocks sitting up there. All right, they're moving them around a little bit at this point. But if we can get one of those wick and reclaims here at 750, I'm not opposed to trying the long. King Henry is killing the Bills. Wait, I thought the Bills were wrecking the Ravens. Yeah, Dr. Zay, I'm sure on micros on gold, I'm sure you can make a killing. It seems to trend like pretty well though over a couple days time period. So you're probably right about that. Bills sure don't look good. What's the score right now, guys? I obviously can't see it. Derrick Henry is going off. The guy's a beast. The guy is a beast. Henry has over 100 yards in the first half. Oh, Dr. Zay, he for sure will be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He for sure will be. Are you kidding me? The guy's massive. A massive running back. I mean, what is he? He's like 6'4", what? Like 240? Something like that. I mean, just a ridiculous sized running back. (17-10) Ravens. Oh, that's a close game. That's a close game. It's a lot closer than the Lions ever were in their game, other than kickoff. Whoa, Indian Burn, you just kind of dated yourself. Natron means from the 90s. Talking San Diego Chargers, not even the Los Angeles Chargers. Not a kid. Yeah. On the hall, no, it is. Well, currently it's 65 degrees Fahrenheit right now here. But the leaves are starting to fall off the trees and change colors and all that. So fall is upon us. Like, I technically live in the South, even though I don't know how Kentucky is considered the South, right? It's kind of dead smack in the middle. Guys, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could, if you haven't yet. Really helps the YouTube algorithm. Any bird, I'm a Yankee. Well, look, like I grew up in Detroit and Chicago, so yeah, technically yes. Technically yes, but prior to living here, I lived in Charleston, South Carolina. Now that's the South. What time did I finish the trade? Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember. I got stopped out at what, like 68 on the move back up here. So it was, I don't know, a little after 9 my time. So about 20 minutes ago. Oh, what time do I finish the stream? Oh, it's whenever. Resignac. Like I usually go till, I don't know, what would you say, guys? Like 10:30, 11 o'clock p.m. my time. So another hour or so is generally when I stream till. If price action isn't supporting and the stream's kind of dying on me, I'll end it early sometimes. But as long as the vibes are high, I'm all about hanging out. South of the Mason-Dixon, that's why. What is the Ohio River, the separating, is that like the line in the sand kind of deal between north and south? Have I been to American Jewelry and Loan? No, I've never been there, Resignac. Limitless. Been to your house. No, guys, for those of you that are curious, I've never actually met Nims in person. I've never even met my editor, Mason Mock, that's been in the chat. I've never even met him in person. Known them both for years, but I've never met them in person. In fact, I've never met anybody from the channel in person. Pieter, I wouldn't long yet. I wouldn't long yet. This is just chopping around. It's consolidating. Oh, I know, Pieter. That was like sacrilegious, him posting a picture of himself eating a pizza with a fork and knife. Yeah. I don't know. It's Nims. Only him. I mean, who does that? Who eats pizza with a fork and knife? Or any sort of utensils? I mean, there should be laws against it. Never been to Italy. No, Martin, I've never been to Italy. Why? Do they eat it with, do they actually eat it with utensils over there? Laws against it is wild, but I support. I mean, do they actually eat pizza in Italy with utensils? Nahal, we need to do a meetup. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know when or where, but eventually, yeah, we do. Yeah, we definitely need to do a meetup for sure. I'm not sure how many people would be interested in that. Like a lot of my channel subscribers are from around the world, so it's a very difficult meetup to do. Like there's a lot of US based traders too that are here, a part of the community. In Cincinnati, I mean that's pretty close to where I'm at. That's about an hour and a half from me. Z coming to Denver? I'm not sure. Definitely don't have anything on the schedule to go to Denver yet. Oh, it's easy for you, party? Yeah, everybody's trying to name something close to them. What? Fighter? That's wild. Z, no, I don't think we're gonna get a full retrace tonight. That buying was pretty strong off the open. I think inevitably we're probably gonna just retrace this whole sell-off from Friday. Right? Either that, or if you're going to a higher time frame, as long as we're holding above this area, as long as we're holding above 670, I would say, we're probably going to go towards all-time highs. We could just be setting up a new range, right? You know, the last couple weeks have been kind of traded within this range. We've had looks outside and up top and below. But we could just be setting up the new range up here close to all-time highs. You know, somewhere in between 730 and all-time highs at 24,000. Well, I'll say 24,070. But who knows? This could just be the pullback into this area for the smack back down, right? If you're asking me what move would I prefer, I would prefer the pullback, right? I would definitely prefer this to finally roll over and give us the pullback into the moving average, the daily moving averages, you know, 22,100. But I don't know that we're going to get that. Like every attempt. Hey, what's up, Brandon? Every attempt that the sellers have made has just been completely thwarted by buyers. Ride the wave 22,150 on Z contract or quarter one. Yeah. I just don't think it's going to happen. Like, I want it to happen, but it's just not. Every single time we have tried to make that down move, even when it's been super aggressive, right? There's never been any more than 2-3 days consecutively on the pushes to the downside. So it's frustrating, to say the least. What's up, Tom? How are you? Welcome back, Ride the Wave, by the way. How have you been, brother? It's been a while. All right, looks like we're making that push up here to grab the volume. We're probably going to float 800. I'll be watching 800 to 820 if we get there. We could set up a consolidation range here for a bit as well. So I'm not sure that I'm going to get another trade tonight. I'm up $315 on this session. Like I said, I'm happy with that on the overnight. That gives me a little bit of a cushion to trade with tomorrow as well. Is anybody in a trade right now? Did somebody grab that long off the lows? Indian Burn, actually, did you get stopped out on your position? Because now that thing's going for you. Oh, you held on to it? Okay. Yeah, I'm not either. I wanted to see a little bit lower in order for me to get long. I wanted to see it pull back into here, and it just never got there. Yeah, Rezeniak, on prop firms, if you can't break that threshold. So if there's a max loss limit on the account, you can't go over that at all. Normally they'll close you out of your trade and you'll have to reset. Oh man, guys, my NFL team is so bad. The Lions looked awful. The Lions looked so bad. Yeah, Martin, you definitely should be asleep. I mean, you're in Ireland, so what time is it there? Is it going on 3 a.m. your time? Oh, Tom, that's smart. Yeah, if you're in a rut and struggling, step away from the charts for a bit. Refresh the mind. Nahal, you're impressed with how few indicators I use in my trading? Yeah. Like, they just add noise, right? Like, if you think about it, big institutions aren't using anything other than, major moving averages on higher time frames. Institutional traders are not really using that kind of stuff. Most institutions are onto algorithmic trading at this point. So why would we use them if big money's not using them is my thought process. Your team wasn't too great either, Dr. Zay. The Patriots weren't. So you broke the max loss limit on your account, but the account is still working. What prop firm are you trading with, Rezeniak? Like, some props will allow you to... Yeah, that's the other thing, Martin, is most indicators are lagging. For sure. You're on Top Step? Top Step should close out. Oh, they allow you to still look at charts and whatnot, but you actually still fail the evaluation, correct? Is that how it works? How you trade order flow, footprints, delta, and market profile. Yeah, I pretty much have all that stuff on my screen. I just don't use all of it. Like, I use more or less, you know, like my footprint charts for confirmation. You know, if I see single prints and prices rejecting at a key level, that will just give me added confidence in it, in the trade itself. But I don't necessarily need it to trade, right? Does it give you an edge? If you found a way to find an edge in that, that's great. But for the most part, I just trade levels. Just made 1 million going long on your sim account, Massey. Nice. It's an express funded account. Oh yeah, they'll probably close your account tomorrow, is what'll happen. I don't know that they'll let you. I mean, somebody said a 0.02% grace. Or Yoda Trade said 0.02% grace, but oh, nice, Indian Bird. GG's. 212 for the night. That's great. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. I've never had that. I've never had it. It's either been like a quick fail on those, on the prop firm stuff, or a pass. You can donate 600 and then they give you back your XFA. Yeah, that's ridiculous, guys. Did you guys see that? Top Step is allowing you to reset your sim funded accounts or your XFAs for like $500. And then My Funded Futures came out and said that their 50Ks, you can reset the 50K funded accounts for like 200 for the next 2 weeks. What's up, Less is More? How are ya? What's up, Patrick? Dang, you people over there in the UK stay up late. I mean, it's going on what, 3 o'clock in the morning your time? Got some party animals over there in the UK. Yeah, it's going to change soon. University starts in a few weeks. Wait, isn't there like... You guys do it quicker than we do, right? Like you move your clocks back this time. If you keep failing your funded accounts, why would you rest? Spend the money on new evals. Yeah, Savvy, I don't know. $500? I would rather just take the extra day, because you think about this, right? Like, if you want to put these things into perspective a little bit, right? You can pass those evaluations in sometimes 1 day, but with most of them, no more than 2 days trading. And then you're right back in your funded. for less than half the cost. So like, if you can pass an evaluation, it makes more sense to actually just go back into the evaluation, do the test again, and get funded that way. All right, are we finally going to go up there to 800 and grab all this volume that's sitting there? I mean, you have size sitting all the way from 785. Well, really, it starts right here. You've got a 100 block at 785. You've got a 300 block at 789. You've got a 300 block at 799. And then you've got 300 orders sitting right here at 810 as well. So there is a lot of volume up here to fill. Question is, do they finally make the move to go do that? Oh, there's no news tomorrow, Patrick. So you, well, I mean, if you already hit your daily goal, there's no reason to trade tomorrow at all. No reason to risk it. No, Alex. It's not. It's still acting. It's still acting up. Never figured it out. I'll reach out to him tomorrow. In the hall, I have one. I have one. One live account. There's another one that's getting ready to go live though. I don't know if I'm gonna pause on it or not, and kind of wait and trade my other sims that I have with my Fun of Futures. But there's definitely this one is really close. This one is actually 3 winning trading days away. Three winning trading days away. So that's about, I just don't know if I want to, considering I'm already paying exchange fees for another one. Martin, I'm on, mine's rolled back because of the Glizzy Clipper. My quant tower's rolled back to like, let's see here. Uh, 141.18. But because of that indicator, this indicator doesn't work on any of the newer updates. So I have mine rolled back. Oh, Alex, good. Replies always take days for you on Quant Tower. Oh, no. Now you got me worried. Limitless. What is the payout like? The payouts are easy. Or what is the payout with My Fun of Futures like? Is that what you're asking? Nahal, really the best one that I've seen is Well, first of all, for me, it's a lot less stressful trading the prop accounts than it is trading my personal funded on live streams. Secondly, there would be an added benefit to be one of the few streamers that actually does trade a live funded from a prop firm on stream as well. But thirdly, it's just I can take kind of riskier setups than I normally would on my personal. You know, I can take those B plus setups, those B, C setups that I would never take. So it's just a little less risk, spread the risk out kind of deal. Yeah, Martin, that indicator threw everything off quite a bit. Oh, with MFFU, the payouts limitless? Oh, the payouts, honestly, they're the best. As far as time of request to time it hits your bank account is like seconds. Literally seconds. You request, they approve, and it hits your bank account quickly. Like on that account, I've requested... Let's see here. I mean, you can see on this account, I've requested every 5 days, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, and then 1,200. So the last 4 weeks, I've gotten paid out 4,800, and it's been 1 second in between the time I request to the time the funds hit my bank account each time. No, Martin, he just said I have to keep it rolled back. I asked him about it. It's 10 days to pay out on Bull and Ox, Tom. Yeah, I think it's 5 on my funded futures. It's 5 winning trading days of $100 or more on my funded futures. You can request a payout. Well, on some of their accounts. I think they have other accounts, like their expert plan is like every 14 days or something like that. I can't remember. But I've never had any issues with the payout process at all. Max 1,500 for 10 days on Buell Knox 3 times. Then it's unlimited. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing, I guess, that is the benefit to going live is its daily payouts. Right from the start. Yeah, James, pretty much. I'm not quite sure why. The last time I tried it, it froze up Quant Tower completely. Like, couldn't sign in to any accounts when I updated it. So I don't know. I'm not sure what the problem is or why. I haven't tried it in a little while. This was like when I first got the indicator that I had the issues. So maybe I could try it again and it wouldn't work. And it would work. I mean, really all I need is the notifications anyway. I don't necessarily need the entire indicator on here. The notifications pretty much tell you when you're getting a print. Rizzy short from 777, targeting 750s. Nice. Nice. Nice trade. I would just watch this 30-minute Asia opening range low here at 765. Hopefully you get that flush down to that area we were talking about. But this isn't because of that. This was working just fine last week. This is just since Labor Day that this started happening over here. Well, you guys have seen it. It's flown fine. Everything's been smooth. Yeah, James. No, I've had that indicator on my charts for months now. This is just within the last week. The sim market makers are watching, Design Knob says. Oh man. All right. Well, we got about 155 people in here right now. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, making the night fly by a little bit faster than it normally would have. If I wasn't doing this right now, I'd probably just be watching that Bills-Ravens game. Charles, yeah, I've taken 2 trades. I'm up $315 on the session right now. Bottom left-hand side of your screen will always tell you if I'm in a position, there will be open profit loss sitting there. It'll either say 0 or whatever I'm up or down in the trade. And total profit is right below it. But thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button, hit that thumbs up button. Charles, I don't know. It's nothing too crazy, but I mean, $315 during globex for me is pretty good. I'm not the best overnight trader. Man, okay, that's getting obnoxious. We're going to go to the footprint chart. I am going to go to the footprint chart. Later, Chris. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Are you out here too, Vij? Yeah, guys. I mean, I'm probably going to call it here. I'm not, price just has been kind of going sideways for the last... Oh, you thought I was leaving? No, I probably will call it here, though. Price is kind of just chopping right now a little bit. What I would watch for the rest of the night is I would watch this 20-point range, 730 to 750, somewhere in here, to see if it holds its support for the move up into all that volume that we saw up there towards 800 and just above. If price gets up here first, I would look for rejections to start stepping in to see if we get the rollover back into this level. So that is going to be my read on NQ for the rest of the night. If you're continuing to trade, trade safe. Stay patient. Oh, nice how-to videos. Up 1,001. Yeah, nice. Nice. That's great trading. But enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Like I said, we will be doing 2 account giveaways at some point this week. So stay tuned. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button, hit that thumbs up button. Also, code Wes at your favorite prop firms. Thank you for all the love and support. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you all tomorrow night. Peace.